very sick about you as you were lost in the vacancy, and as you can see, it's amazing you're back. But you know what? I have to ask you, why don't you tell the people what it was like in there?
Know this. Ladies and gentlemen, Zicky Dice always kicks out, baby. Every single time. I've been having some weird dreams lately. And no, they didn't come from any gimmicks from any of the boys in the back, and I'm not one to huge on them if they were. No, these ones were dry dreams. These were dry dreams, and I was in this vacancy, and I woke up and realized, well, nightmares are dreams too, and I've turned my dreams into reality, and I think the reality is I'm gonna beat Vacant's ass here tonight at POW Pro Wrestling, because I'm sick and tired of waiting. So why don't you come out here right now and let's get it done?
Wait a minute, Zicky. That's gonna come when it's time. We're gonna have that match later. But all I can say, Zicky, is thank you for representing the Wrestling with Regret brand. What we do it for the content. Where we just celebrated 10 years in existence on this channel. So Zicky, all I have to say to you is good luck. Let's hope and pray that this belt is not vacated ever again.
Welcome, Powder Keg, to another episode of POW Pro Wrestling right here on the YouTube channel. This guy here with the poker dealer visor over his face is Mr. Ooh La La. I'm the influencer, Brian Zane. Mister, how can you even see out of that thing?
I can see clearly. My future's so bright that I even have to have my shades go across my whole face. I can't even glance to the right or to the left because it's just blinding. The future of the Massaro family, Vincenzo Massaros, the Blanchard brothers. Just too much for a regular pair of 2010 vision eyes would take.
Oh, well, look at this guy with the perfect vision. He's got a lot to talk about. We have a lot to show you this week. Championship edition here of POW Pro Wrestling. 2 big title matches. And, Mister, we heard some comments from the Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion Zicky Dice to open up this show. He had some words about Vacant, and frankly, this feud between Zicky Dice and the Dark Spectre known as Vacant has gone on for far too long, and hopefully this championship match will settle things.
Somehow, some way, the YouTube champion Zicky Dice escaped from the vacancy, made his way back to power, but the Vacant has followed. And do we even know how many Vacants there are? Will it be 1, 2, 3? Will they combine into a Vacant Voltron, 7, 8, 9 feet tall, and use their combined powers to destroy Zicky Dice and take that YouTube championship back into the void, back into the vacancy for good? What will you do then? Huh?
I shudder to think what might happen, how many Vacants might show up here. We did glean something from that trip to the vacancy that apparently all the Vacants live down there, whatever that means, and I don't know if we'll get some answers to that question here in this matchup, but we will find out by the end of this matchup who's going to walk away the YouTube champion. That match is happening right now.
Well, it's come down to this, Jonas Albert Robinson. Vacant finally got his wish after kidnapping our champion, Zicky Dice, and taking him to the vacancy. Now we see the YouTube championship will be on the line. I tell you what, if Zicky loses this match, the title could be vacated.
Well, that's right, Brian. Insert middle name Zane. We got a big one here tonight. I know Zicky's looking for revenge for being whisked away to the vacancy, whatever dimension and plane of existence that is.
I mean, that place was so bizarre. I tell you what, the YouTube championship, one of the most hotly contested belts in all of wrestling.
And Zicky Dice starting out hot. Giving Vacant a tour of the ring. I'm sure he's no stranger to it. Uh-oh.
Vacant, of course. Oh! One of the most, actually not one of the most, the most decorated champion in all of wrestling history. You look at his accomplishments, all the belts that he has picked up over the decades when a belt has been made vacant. And now you can see here for the first time he's actively competing for a championship. And right now, I think he's going to wish that he would just pick belts up the easy way again.
I mean, he held every WCW belt at the same time.
I know. Oh. April 10th, 2000 will forever live in infamy for many reasons. Now you see Zicky Dice coming off the ropes, big clothesline. And Vacant, the Dark Spectre, seems to be a little rocked here. Tell you what, Vacant has been a thorn in the a thorn in Zicky Dice's side for months, ever since Zicky claimed the championship in the second ever Rumble to Regret last year. And now Vacant, thinking better of it here, seems to be, he seems to have, I don't know, where'd he go? Where'd he go, Jonas?
He's taking a breather. Nothing wrong with that.
Now hang on a minute. This is now Vacant back in the ring here. You can see Zicky Dice now. He wants to make sure the YouTube Championship stays on the. Wait a minute. Whoa, playing possum. Now hang on a minute, Jonas. Do my eyes deceive me? Vacant was not wearing those shoes earlier. Whoa! Where's he getting this from? Well, Vacant looking he looks a bit different, don't you? Ouch!
I didn't really help him there. I mean, surely he's some kind of shapeshifter.
We saw in the Vacancy that the Vacants are numerous in number. There's many of them available whenever a championship becomes vacated. Look out! Zicky Dice, though, not seeming to have a problem with this bit of a misdirection here. So he's got to be careful, though. Vacant is incredibly crafty.
Those are some nice shoes, though. I'm not going to lie. Vacant's got good style.
I'll take your word for it. We can see now the champ still fully in control of this matchup here. The Wrestling with Regret YouTube Championship on the line, the richest prize in all of YouTube. Now look at this. Vacant, though, still has some fight left in them. Oh! Big chop. And out goes Vacant once again. I'll tell you what, Zicky the champ seems to have this in hand. But now, wait a minute. Vacant, he's gone again. Where'd he go?
Milking that 10 count.
Absolutely. I mean, maybe he's taking a breather under the ring, or not sure what's going on. We seem to have Vacant has made his way back in the ring here. Champion still. You gotta believe, Jonas, if he can beat Vacant here tonight, then he can finally get that trouble off his back and maybe finally move on to some other possible contenders for this championship instead of interrupting all the time.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, maybe Drake Quan might get a...
Oh! Zicky catching Vacant in midair and showing the strength once again of the outlandish one. There you go, Zicky. He's marching him. Look at that. He's got him up there. Look at the strength, the physique, the poise of the outlandish one. He does it for the content with that big stalling vertical suplex. And now,
he needs to stay on him, don't let him roll back out.
That's right, Zicky now, he's allowing his opponent too much time to recover. Whoop! I tell you what, Vacant is taking a beating unlike any I've seen before.
It's some lumberjacks out here.
Here he goes, hiding under the ring again. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, this is getting kind of ridiculous. Vacant is taking his sweet time. It's only a matter of time before he has to go back in the ring and face the music. Now hang on a minute. What happened to his shoes? They changed color again.
Zicky, adjust your monitors, Zane.
I tell you what, he has been busting out all the suplexes in this matchup. Could be it. No. Vacant is resilient. No doubt about that. And it's going to take a lot, though, you'd think. I mean, how do you prepare for someone like Vacant, someone who has adapted so many different styles? Wait, what
in the world?
Wait a minute. There's two Vacants.
I'm seeing double here, 4 Vacants.
This is getting completely out of hand. What is Vacant doing, attacking with other Oh, no!
Oh!
Vacant just hit Vacant. And Zicky Dice is one step ahead of the Vacancy here. Throwing those right hands, those jabs. Wait a minute, now the other Vacant back in the ring. Oh! One for the money, two for the show. Taking out both these dark specters. They're getting laid out here. And Zicky Dice having no problem seemingly fighting them off. The tables have turned after they tried to kidnap him last time. Wait a minute, what's Zicky got planned here? Wait, double suplex. I'll tell you what, spamming moves in video games doesn't always work, but Zicky has got the formula for success right here, I tell you that.
Feels his spirit meter a little less each time.
That is true. Just are taunting more. And now, Zicky Dice going up top here, maybe looking to put one or both Vacants away here.
What in the world is going on?
What in the wide world of sports? A third Vacant? What, these guys get off a bus together? Where did all these guys come from?
Does it count as interference if it's the same person?
I don't know. It's 3 Vacants. What is happening here? This is getting completely out of control.
Are they going to morph together like Voltron and create like a giant Vacant?
I mean, one can only pray that's not the case. What are they going to do here? This is getting, no, this is ridiculous. Ziggy, you got to fight back, man. Come on. Come on, fight back, man. You can do better than the way. Wow.
Whoa.
Ziggy with the strength, launching that Vacant off.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Ziggy, he's got all 3 Vacants stacked up in the corner. And I don't think Vacant saw this coming. Oh, big twisting slam. That's got to be it. He did it. Zicky Dice has vanquished the Vacants. Zicky Dice finally shaking that Dark Spectre Vacant, and is still the YouTube champion. Wait a minute. Come on. The Vacancy clearly not done yet. Picking the bones of Zicky Dice after the bell had already rang. Zicky won the match. You guys are, what are the Vacancy doing? Jonas.
Hey, don't look at me. I ain't get in there.
This is ridiculous. Look at this. You can see this calculated attack. Driving the YouTube championship into the knee.
Where are the referees and security
of brother Zicky. They want to do to him what they did to brother Levi and put him in the hospital. Jonas, you don't think they're gonna injure him to the point where the belt's vacated, do you?
Hey, that seems like the plan. Easiest way for Vacant to get the title back.
No
way.
way.
No champion.
No way. Come on. You can't do this. No. No. No! I can't believe this. Can't Vacant just leave well enough alone? He lost the match. It took 3 of them, and Zicky still put him away. And of course they had to get the last hurrah. Zicky, his knee, his leg, his ankle, his whole area. I hope nothing bad happened to him. He can't vacate this championship again, Jonas.
The acrimony between the POW champion Funnybone and Caden Cassidy began back on episode 54 when the Kingpin of the Empire made the bad life choice to challenge the Demigod of Death for his coveted title. Always one to turn threats into promises, Funnybone answered Cassidy's challenge 4 weeks later on episode 58 and thwarted the Kingpin. Kaden responded by abusing the official, which led to a 30-day suspension. But the Kingpin doesn't just break the rules, he makes them. On episode 66, Cassidy stormed the gates, luring Funnybone into a trap with the assistance of his empire. This led to a brutal, unforgiving doorway to hell match on episode 70. King Naja took a bullet for his boss, and Kaden tricked the official on his way to a shocking win. Now there will be no escape, no excuses, and no rematches as the POW champion Funnybone defends against Caden Cassidy in a submit or surrender match. A battle that can only end when one man either submits or their corner man throws in the towel. Which of these titans will be pushed to the brink in this ultimate war of attrition? Find out this week on POW Pro Wrestling. A war that has been spanning several months here at POW Pro Wrestling, all swirling around that championship belt that Funnybone possesses. Funnybone, Caden Cassidy, things will reach, hopefully, a conclusion tonight with this submit or surrender match. Of course, you're going to have Drexel in Funnybone's corner. You're going to have King Naja in Caden Cassidy's corner. It's going to be a war, no doubt about that, mister.
Caden Cassidy certainly has a battle in front of him. You know, he's a belt collector here in the Northwest. He's collected a championship belt in every promotion he's competed in. But the big question is for Caden Cassidy, how do you get Drexel to throw in the towel? These men like torture. They do it for fun. Funnybone could be drawn and quartered, and Drexel would be doing jump ropes with his intestines, you know?
Certainly the mind boggles as to what it might take for one of these wrestlers, either of them really, to submit or for their respective cornermen to throw in the towel. But mister, before we go into the main event and the POW Championship matchup, can I just say one thing real quick? Hey there, Vacant buddy. You thought you had a real good plan there, trying to jump Zicky Dice with all your buddies, but guess what happened? Vacant no more. Zicky Dice took care of business, and yes, we saw what happened after the matchup where they went after Zicky Dice's knee. But folks, I'm optimistic that Zicky will make a full recovery and go back to defending the YouTube Championship against some real competition for once, mister.
Well, that's all up to you. It seems that Vacant, if they want another shot, will have to climb up the ranks of contention, start on the pre-show, works their way back.
Yeah, forget about it. We're not going to hear from Vacant for a long time.
Vacant is gone. Never to be heard from again. Back to the Vacancy you go. Go play the titles in AEW or WWE or NWA, wherever.
And what he said. Well, folks, enough time for talk is over. It's time to talk about the main event. Submit or Surrender POW Pro Wrestling Championship. Funnybone and Caden Cassidy. That match is happening right now.
You want to know what I think about tonight? Funnybone, I'm going to give it to you straight. When everything is said and done, when the dust settles, this is going to be one of the greatest rivalries POW has ever seen. A bloodbath. Nothing but battered men, broken and bruised, laying on that mat, and all for the same idea. We want to be the POW Heavyweight Champion. I hear fans all the time talking about how this is going to be the match to remember. This is going to be nothing but blood and carnage. That's not what's on my mind tonight. What's on my mind is taking my crown, taking my righted seat at the helm, and becoming the king of POW Pro Wrestling. You see, I beat you one time. Name another person who's put you on your back. Name another person who's bested you in this place. More dominant than I. You see, for me, Funnybone, it's all about taking what's mine right now. You see, I'm tired of feasting last. I'm tired of it. And tonight, I make my move against the machination of the tyrannous stars. I take my crown, and I will be the POW Heavyweight Champion.
Main event time this week on POW Pro Wrestling. And the big prize is on the line. POW Pro Wrestling Championship defended in a submit or surrender match as Funnybone takes on the Kingpin, Caden Cassidy.
So why is Drexel out here, huh?
Drexel's out here for the same reason King Naja is out here.
Support?
Absolutely, there's the cornerman.
Oh, a legitimate cornerman.
That's right.
I found it very odd that these two degenerates found each other in life.
Well, he said it. Strong words from our champion, Funnybone. Now it is time. Caden Cassidy once again challenging here, making it very clear that he wants to be the next POW Pro Wrestling Champion. In this submit or surrender match, it is up to the wrestler to either submit or his corner man must throw in the towel in order for the opponent to win. No, wait a minute, Pro!
Oh.
What?
Interesting move.
What did Funnybone just do?
Get rid of the only authority in the ring.
He just laid out. He just laid out Buddy Ruth. He's the referee for this matchup.
Oh, what a shame.
Well, that went downhill quick.
What? Well, now how are we supposed to have this matchup here?
Well, I have a feeling we're going to have it one way or another. Buddy Ruth is taking a nap.
Well, I'll tell you what now. The fists are flying. This matchup here, beginning in earnest here. This is going to be a hard-hitting affair, folks. You have to put your opponent through a lot of pain to submit or to make your corner man throw in the towel. I mean, that is going to be a real hard sell. Uh-oh. Fans are going to have to look out here. Funnybone taking it to the skies. And right there, that's why Funnybone is one of the most dangerous men in POW Pro Wrestling. Funnybone, the champion, very proud to be who he is, proud to be champion. He's been defending that belt almost every single time here at POW Pro Wrestling against all comers. You saw that Doorway to Hell match. Caden Cassidy pulling a fast one, sneaking his way to a victory, a rare loss for Funnybone, leading us to this championship match, submit or surrender.
Ooh. This could be bad.
Action now on the outside where anything goes.
Someone needs to see if Buddy Ruth's all right.
Buddy Ruth is still worse for wear after the chair was used as a projectile against him.
He's breathing, it's fine.
Did the bell even ring?
I can see his back move up and down.
Oh, now wait a minute. Funnybone.
King Naja just had chloroform on that rag.
No, I don't know. I don't smell it on him, that's for sure, but you can never count King Naja out. Funnybone bringing a door into the ring. One of his many weapons of destruction here in this matchup. Submit or surrender. You can see that each corner man waving a cloth that's represented as the towel. I thought I saw some blood stains on Drexel's towel.
Either that or he just had some
oh, good Lord.
spaghetti or.
And then, you know what? You know, blood turns brown after a while. That's fresh blood, guys.
True story.
Oh! And then,
you hear that?
we might have to see Funnybone's blood there before too long. Did you see how he just shot off against the turnbuckle post?
That was a sickening thud.
Oh my goodness, that could have totally knocked his lights out. Funnybone now. Oh, now King Naja, what's he doing here?
Oh, using that.
Was he
waving that
whoa, wait a minute, what's Caden Cassidy doing? Why is he assaulting this crew member? What is happening?
I mean, kid stuck his nose in the wrong business, I can tell you that
the
right
crew
now.
member is there to separate between the fans and the wrestlers to keep everyone safe.
Well, he's
what is Caden doing? Are you kidding me? Why is he picking him up? Caden, you've already been suspended once. What are you doing? Look out! Oh my God!
That's what you get.
Everything's a weapon. Everything that's not tied down is a weapon.
That's what you get.
Caden Cassidy just used one human being to assault another human being.
I love it. Through a door.
Their bodies went through that door,
Oh.
shattering it, snapping it in two, and perhaps with it, Funnybone's championship reign. Well, look at this. Funnybone, defiant to the last.
Of course.
Is the demigod of death, but oh my goodness, did you see him crumple down after the shot from that door?
That door's been closed.
Drexel, though, he looks confident in his friend, his partner, Funnybone's chances. He's not gesturing for that towel anytime soon.
Poor glass job, Buddy Ruth.
Buddy Ruth, I mean, can someone get him some smelling salts?
Thank you.
That chair, that laid him out.
It laid him out.
And now the crew member who's still writhing in pain on the floor, it's worth pointing out.
It is worth pointing out.
And now Caden Cassidy having brought a chair into the ring as if this match isn't destructive enough.
Naja's over here toying with the portal security guard. Here, oh, now you come and help your buddy.
Okay, now the other security is going to help the security. I'm glad we pay them. Oh, big headbutt. Drops Funnybone down. He is worse for wear, guys.
Where's Drexel at? He's got the towel already, doesn't he?
No, you can clearly see his hands are free of towel. Meanwhile, Naja, he's got that towel in his hand at all times. Do you think he's nervous?
I think so.
I think it's hot in here. He's wiping the sweat off his brow.
Look at this. Caden Cassidy putting the boots to the champion. Things looking dire here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hitting him with a chair.
That should lay him out for at least 2 hours.
I'll tell you what.
Buddy Ruth's still laying out.
Buddy Ruth is no Caden Cassidy.
True.
The Kingpin is as tough as they come.
True.
All due respect to our officials, they are not built for this.
That's very true. They're built, just not for this.
Look out now, Caden throwing Funnybone into the corner. Maybe he tries to does an avoidance here. What is Funnybone doing?
Is there a glitch in the game?
A bit of a misdirection, possibly to disorient Caden. It might have pulled off here. Goes to the sunset flip, but Caden, I think, is just too big.
Ain't no pinfalls in this match.
No.
That's right, it's not a pinfall match. It's submit or surrender. Either the wrestler submits or the corner man throws in the towel, which signals a surrender.
Somebody needs to throw in Buddy Ruth's towel.
So is it like the match beyond?
Certainly that element is there, yes.
Actually, I think I just saw Buddy Ruth twitching like Jimmy Valiant over there.
No boogie woogie for Buddy Ruth, I'll tell you that much.
This match still going on here. Anyone's matchup.
He's going to
Oh my God, look at the strength.
Oh my God.
Wow, did you see the ring move?
Oh my,
Like,
stars and garters.
I've said that before, but let me tell you something. That ring bowed like you wouldn't believe.
Those two men bounced off of the mat. And look at Caden Cassidy. He is feeling himself.
Happy boy right there.
He's got the champion right where he wants him, but I don't know if Funnybone is broken down enough to even think about submitting. Can you imagine Funnybone submitting? I've never seen that happen.
He likes it.
I mean, Funnybone is a certain, he's a magnet for pain, I'll say that much. His 22-year career tells the story. Caden Cassidy, though, is bringing in a whole new kind of pain. And finally,
now they come out here.
well, Bradley gave it several minutes. He thought about it, and now he's finally trying to revive Buddy Ruth.
Hey, man, what's going on over here? Oh,
Meanwhile, now wait a minute.
yeah, Naja's might buy. I don't know if I'd mess with that one. I mean, it's one thing to get a little red suit or red valet, but
Oh!
That guy looks like one of the biker mice from Mars.
yeah, no kidding.
Naja getting into it with a fan at ringside. We certainly don't encourage anything beyond that. You don't want to step to these wrestlers, folks.
No, I don't care who you are.
Naja here taunting. You see here the toll it's taking this match here on our champion Funnybone. He is worse for wear as Cassidy has just really started to grind down the champ.
Yeah, there hasn't been much offense for Funnybone, is there?
I think the fans themselves are a bit surprised. Look out! We already have gone through one official. We don't need to go through two.
We only have so many.
Big knee, lower abdomen area sends Funnybone just buckling. And see here the action finally coming down to the apron here. And we talk about that no man's land. Certainly no room for error when you're on the apron. Precarious position.
No, there's not.
Oh! Big
Oh,
kick
no,
to
no,
the
no,
side.
no,
Now
no,
wait a
no,
minute,
no,
Funnybone.
no.
Could be going for something devastating here. Might want to throw in that towel, Naja.
No.
Look
no,
out!
No.
No!
God.
That is a lot of weight coming down on your neck.
Good gravy.
A soul-crushing pile driver right on the apron. Oh, wait a minute. What's Charlie Avell doing? Charlie Avell's got a plastic bag. He's trying to suffocate Drexel. That's Funnybone's corner man. He's taking him with him.
Whoops.
He's taking Drexel with him.
I mean, isn't that a plus?
You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful.
Now
be
wait
careful.
a minute. Drexel's out. There's no
Be
corner man.
careful.
There's no corner man to represent him. We've got to get. What was Charlie Avell doing?
Charlie's lost his mind.
I mean, he might have just inadvertently.
Charlie Avell, the supposed vanguard for love and beauty. Nothing beautiful about that. He tried to suffocate Drexel.
Hey, that could be his kink. Don't shame him.
Funnybone, the champion all by himself here, but wait a minute. Whoa, who's this guy?
Where's security?
That spiky-haired individual.
Where's he at? I just saw him earlier, but
That's the same
he was over in
person.
the corner. Was he sticking up for the
Same person who got into it with Naja. And look at this, he's helping Drexel to the back.
Dude, he's like he's the Superman for the red vests.
Look at this. This individual has Drexel's towel now. Is
he the corner man?
Is he stepping in as the corner man for Funnybone?
Naja does not like that. They were John earlier.
No, Naja does not approve.
Oh my God!
Giant slam
It's over.
onto those chairs.
It's over.
All right, Spike, throw the towel in.
Now how do you? Yeah, throw the towel in, Spike.
He's done.
This individual here.
Pretty sure this guy was on Jersey Shore.
Certainly seems to be on the side of Funnybone here. As Naja and Caden Cassidy might have to change their strategy. I don't know if they took this man into account. We certainly didn't.
Could you imagine being the guy that throws in the towel for Funnybone? Your life might end.
I mean,
you got to explain to him in the back why you did what you did.
For both cornermen, it's really a no-win situation. Either you're the man responsible.
Another door.
Either you're the man responsible for ending your partner's championship dreams, or you witness them get broken to the point of submission.
No, thank you.
And no one wants to see that.
No. Somewhere there's a really bare trailer park with no doors.
Certainly, POW Pro Wrestling makes use of its door budget. Everything being utilized here in this submit or surrender match. We've seen chairs, we've seen doors.
I'll give you $5 if you can guess what.
Oh!
Give you $5 if you can guess what Buddy Root's doing.
Funnybone now 3 for 3 attempts.
Coughing up blood.
With a steel chair. No! Driving it down into the.
Stay up. There you go.
But Caden Cassidy not going down that easy. Takes a knee, but he is still in this fight, men.
Such language.
Giant knee lift, sending Caden finally crashing down.
Oh no, what is he doing?
Worse than a Red Fox album.
Wait a minute. Funnybone now maybe reorienting and repositioning the structure.
Hey.
Uh-oh, oh no. Funnybone is signaling for it. Naja, you're in a tough situation, my friend.
Don't worry about it, Buddy Root.
Is he going to throw in the towel for his boss?
Don't you do
He's
it, Naja.
thinking about it. He's. Oh, my goodness.
My God. My dear God.
Naja, get down.
And these people are encouraging this.
Hey, Caden, do you want to give up? Do you want to submit? Bradley should check
he's
on
got
it.
the door shard.
Oh, my goodness. Driving the. No.
Naja's not going to be able to do it. Look, what is he doing? What's he doing?
Wait
There
a
we
minute.
go.
Wait a minute. What's he doing? Why is he got. What is Naja doing? What is he doing? He's
Chloroform.
No. Dead ass. That's chloroform, and he's going to go for it. Don't you do it, Naja. Wait a minute. No. Who is it? This individual?
I don't know who this
Where's
is.
security at?
Where's security?
He's in the ring, and he's attacking Naja, and Naja just.
No, that doesn't count.
Naja just threw the towel.
Yep. That counts.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not sure that was in the game plan for Naja and Caden Cassidy. Drexel was taken out by Charlie Avell by way of plastic bag. And now this guy here with the spiky hair we saw in the audience, he seems to be possibly, definitely allies with Funnybone.
Well, he just helped Funnybone win the title. Or
He absolutely did. Guys, I've been told in the back that this is professional wrestler Marcus Eriks, a man who's well known apparently in the Las Vegas, SoCal area.
Okay.
But what's he doing here at POW Pro Wrestling?
No
He signed to POW. Why was he just allowed to get in the ring?
I don't know. I'm not sure of the arrangement here. Perhaps he was a guest of our champion. But be that as it may, Funnybone driving with this giant stomp through the door. Marcus Eriks striking Naja to the point where he let go of the towel. And still your champion is Funnybone.
If you have kids, get your earmuffs.
Hell of a fight by Caden Cassidy.
Do I know how to fucking party or what?
There it is.
Hey, two things. Fuck Charlie. This right here, my boy Marcus Eriks. You know, trained by a very good friend of mine, Fresno, California. He's up here now, he's gonna try to do good things.
There you go, Marcus Eriks, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome. I'm fucking tired. I'm still full of nothing but goddamn pride.
Now wait a minute. Mr. Ooh La La, Vinny Massaro.
Wins with another victory, which means you are prime. You are primed and ready to give Vincenzo Massaro the shot that he has earned at the POW Pro Wrestling Championship, huh? And not only that, we won it in a Vincenzo's speciality, a Sicilian street fight, huh?
Hey, Mr. Lola, we went over this. Hey, Vinny. Vinny's a bitch. You're a bitch. And anytime he wants a shot, you don't have to make a little announcement about it. All he's got to do is take those tiny meatballs, those itty bitty tiny meatballs,
Shut up, idiot!
all you gotta do is throw those 2 sizes bigger, and they'll be half the size of mine still. Sign on whatever contract you want, and I'll beat your fucking ass again.
Now wait just a minute, guys. Hang on, I have to interject here. Why? Why? Because I'm the commissioner, that's why.
I agree with
Now
Vinny.
listen, you can't, you've earned a shot at the championship, sure, but you don't make the matches. All right, there's not going to be a Sicilian street fight.
Why not?
Why not? Because here's the thing. Next time we're here at World Pies, we're going to do a little thing called Pick Your Poison. The two of you are each going to have a singles match, and whoever wins their match the fastest in the least amount of time will get the right to choose the stipulation for that POW championship match.
We'll agree to that as long as we get to pick each other's opponents, because I have something that just popped into mind for Funnybone, and we get to pick the stipulations, huh?
Hey, I got something on my mind for that little fucker right there. Wait. If we get to pick the match, right? We get to pick the opponent?
That's right.
You versus Big Ugly.
What?
And the ugly stick is legal.
What? Vincenzo.
Well, that's right. So we're going to have Vinny versus Ugly. Ugly stick is legal. All right, you two. What's your rebuttal?
What's my rebuttal?
Jesus, can you make it quick? We got shit to do.
So time is a factor. Whoever wins their match fastest gets to pick the stipulation,
That's right.
huh? Because you two sick morons will destroy each other because you enjoy it. It'll be Funnybone versus Drexel in a no DQ match. And because he will let you two beat each other into oblivion for eternity, the special referee, no, not moi, Charlie Avell.
Now look at that. The gauntlet's been laid down. Pick your poison. Each man has picked the other's opponent, and whoever wins the match in the least amount of time gets to pick the stipulation for the next POW Pro Wrestling Championship match.
And so shall it be next month, Funnybone. Pick your poison.
That's why I play my fucking music.
You heard him.
Pick your poison.
Well, there you have it. Funnybone is going to face the challenge head on. Pick your poison could change the fate of the landscape of POW as we know it.
Wow, another crazy main event here on POW Pro Wrestling Championship Week. Of course, you can't expect any less from us here, but let's talk about the brutality and the violence we saw in that matchup. You saw Drexel being dragged away by Charlie Avell with a damn plastic bag over his head, but Funnybone, it's amazing he was able to survive and retain the championship with some help from an outside source, mister.
I'm amazed that Funnybone has more than one friend. Marcus Erics, where did he come from? Out of the crowd. He's not an official member of the POW Pro Wrestling roster. I don't know how you allow him to take Drexel's place as Funnybone's cornerman. Not only that, King Naja did not throw in the towel. He was compelled by the punch from this outsider. So now any fan from the crowd can come in and help your favorites win, as long as they're your favorites.
The
right?
timing was certainly interesting for Marcus Erics to be there for his good friend in wrestling, Funnybone. Like you said, I was also surprised that Funnybone had more than one friend, if I'm being honest. And you know what? The records will show that King Naja threw in the towel, which was a requisite for Funnybone to win that matchup, submit or surrender. Even though Marcus did get involved, it was Naja who threw in the towel. So a rough day at the office for the Kingpin, Caden Cassidy. Surely, you know, he's going to be looking for some retribution down the line here.
They might be coming after you. Time and time again, you've suspended him, you've removed him from the show. Now this. What can you do next to circumvent his rise to the top?
Well, maybe if Caden Cassidy learns to play by the rules a bit more, not having people with dead-ass chloroform wandering ringside, maybe things can fall upon him and fall his way a little bit better. But of course, that's a story for another time, mister. But what we are excited about for next week here on POW Pro Wrestling, we're going to bring you some great action from PK Park, the ballpark in Eugene, Oregon, in the shadow of Autzen Stadium. That's where we're going to see some great base brawl action. You're going to see Bambi Hall make her debut against the 90s kid Murphy Madsen, and then in our main event, the rematch for the POW Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships as the inaugural champs, Jeremy and Bubba Blanchard, defend against Jack and Sledge, the Hammer Brothers. And of course, mister, you're going to be the guest referee, but you are on a short leash, mister.
That's right. Well, the only way we'd agree to a rematch at such short notice, because we only have to defend those titles once a month, lest I remind you, is if Moa was the special guest referee, but of course you acquiesced on the rule, on the condition that I don't do anything wrong, that I don't cause the match in the Blanchard's favor. Moi? How dare you insinuate such a thing? I will be the most rule-abiding, the most efficient, the cleanest, the purest referees that POW Pro Wrestling has ever saw. I will show why I am the impresario, why I created the whole structure of power here at POW Pro Wrestling, and I will enforce those rules.
Well, needless to say, I think we're going to have to get a copy of the POW Pro Wrestling Rulebook in French for you to bone up on, so to speak, for next week's main event. Folks, it's going to be happening right here on the YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and comment below. Tell us who you want to see more of, what you want to see more of here on the YouTube channel. Of course, next week's main event, Tag Team Championship match under the sunset of Eugene, is going to be something else, folks. And of course, this guy's got to keep his mind his P's and Q's when he's officiating that matchup. For Mr. Ooh La La, I'm Brian Zane. We'll see you next time.